we have finally watched the threequel to our favorite DreamWorks franchise. And probably one of the best as well, obviously, ever created, obviously, here at Darrow. And as well as London South. Today, we're finally doing an article/review on the threequel to our favorite DreamWorks franchise in history, Three Trolls, in their new movie, Trolls Band Together. To be honest, I think it's the best. And honestly, I think it's probably one of the best franchises ever made. Probably best. And, well, and those people, as well as the crew especially, don't really know any better. About to be honest. Though we all know the majority says that this is the best out of all the Trolls movies, believe it or not. And those who hate it, well, I guess I could respect their opinion. Well, they also honestly don't know any better, since they didn't see this movie's true potential. And now we're finally up to our most anticipated movie of this year. But how much do I love it? Well, let's find out. So basically, this movie takes place actually a month after the events of Trolls World Tour. I'm just surprised you that's actually possible. Still, this movie is pretty cool. Like one of the best movies ever. Really, this movie is really cool. Probably my least favorite in the trilogy. But yeah, and especially what I was saying before is that those people who said the movie's not enjoyable and it's not good and stuff, well, we beg to differ. I think this is my least favorite. Though I still really love this movie. And those critics don't know any better. But anyways, basically, during the most anticipated wedding for Bridget and Gristle, one of Branch's brothers, John Dory, as king to crash wedding, and they finally did. But yeah, then we learn that Branch used to be part of his boy band by the name of Brozone when he was still just a baby. It turns out they broke up due to the leadership of John Dory trying to make him and his brothers perfect for the show, which ultimately ruins one of their shows. Or better, they hit the perfect harmony that ultimately led to the Trolls getting all tangled up. It was all because John Dory needed to be perfect, which causes the brothers to break up and go in their separate ways. John Dory wanted to go solo, though it didn't work out for him. Though for the rest of the brothers besides Branch, Spruce ended up being a father of many kids. Clay has ended up in a secret abandoned mini-cult place where a troll named Viva lives, who her and the trolls that she rules over or still don't trust the Burians, none where. And about the events of the first movie, about the influence Poppy made to help the Poppy Rants are able to do some peace of the Burians and overthrow the Burian chef. And also lead the Poppy's ex-boyfriend Creek to their demise. Eaten by a hill mountain. Creek might have escaped. But yeah. As you remember in the first movie, the Burian chef at the end of the post-credit scene, when Chef Burian tried to eat Creek after she was over from good thing, helping them realize they don't need each other, science and stuff. You know that. Just Branch 22 colors. I almost want to. Though yeah. Do you remember the post-credit scene? At the end, Jeff and Creek ended up at that mountain. And that's basically something that's actually a predator. To the top of it. And before Chef could try eating Creek, the hill ate both of them and said, "Though I have a feeling Creek would have escaped before." Though I'm pretty sure he still would have a good reputation even after he apologized. But yeah, obviously Creek would have got was actually shunned anyway from the trolls. I mean, yeah. Honestly, Creek and later got forgotten, especially from Pop Village. And stuff, especially especially trolls. But yeah, Creek is honestly gone and forgotten about over time at Trollville. Gosh, he was probably sent away, but yeah, honestly, quite. But yeah, honestly, people have forgotten. So cut the product anyway, honestly. They'll still. Honestly, they forgot about Creek, and for the better. Honestly, see, especially for our sake. Since if you watched the first movie, yeah, Creek. Honestly, Creek is honestly the worst character in the franchise. The way he did and stuff, and was rather boring as a character, believe it or not. Though, that's all in the past. Again, but still was shunned by Troll Society for the most part. After that. But yeah, I think he was still shunned by Troll Society. He's still around, obviously, at some point. But I'm pretty sure that he later left Pop Village before. Or after. After he started doing his own thing more often, but show stuff. Mainly, yeah. Obviously, Creek would have left and mostly fade in the background and completely be forgotten, especially after what he had done. Last Creek was an inheritor. Though I'm pretty sure he left Trollville. Though I think while he still gets forgiven from the trolls anyway, he still would have been exiled anyway, as people still shun him. And before he did it there. And I don't know. Everyone has excuse stuff, but yeah, somehow Creek. Somehow, St. Greek had left Papa when he made the way he did. So just, well, yeah. And just, yeah, and especially this case, and I don't think we've seen Jared since. This is right here. Check it out, and especially there, just, but yeah. Just, honestly, the horror characters, especially in the first movie, and especially in what he did the other way, but yeah, and yeah, anyway, by that point, especially if he did, the damage was done anyway, and he would have been forgotten anyway. So, but yeah, and yeah. And talking more about the first movie, but still, that's just letting you know about the events of the rest of the movies. This franchise is actually very fantastic. Little details, and even telling you how I rank these movies at the end of the video later on. But yeah, obviously Creek would have been exiled anyway. Obviously Creek. But yeah, they'll probably mostly have fade into the background. Until he learned his own path and everything else, so especially what I did, but it's all fine now. Creek is no more with us, so I think, but yeah, but I think he faded in the background and probably left on his own path when going. And probably never be seen again. And thank God. He was just the worst character in the franchise. And he's not even interesting. And you get the idea. But I'm sure he's still out there. At least going his own path. And probably not be showing up in control. But Chad. Oh yeah. And yeah. As that, Creek was just a background character. As is, Creek was just a background character. So that layer fade away. In the background, I don't care. Play my own path. But I see Fader as well. So yeah, the Trolls Band, Trolls We Go Down is a pretty great show. And there's also Trollstopia, it's their second movie. With Trolls World Tour focusing on the troll tribes, the different music genres of rock, pop, country, techno, classical, and especially funk. That's my favorite movie, honestly. Yeah, but yeah. And if I was in the Trolls franchise, I would always be a fun troll. And probably might fall in love with Prince D, to be honest. But yeah. First movie was a classic. Though just with a few new characters that I was not interested in, or if mainly Krieg, that I never wanted to see in the franchise again, especially when he was Butchen. And yeah, and just yeah, but yeah, and I don't think we'll be seeing again. And yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing that guy again anytime soon, obviously. And for the second movie, obviously the best one, and not even the third movie could top it. And I especially, and the Ian officialized and the Trollstopia and stuff. And I'm with me Ventron, and just you're right. I'm pretty sure it all. And Trollstopia is also a pretty good show. Oh, in the Troll anime series franchise, which is what all 600 Troll in between. That's honestly what they become. And man, it's a great show. And I'm willing to watch and I think I want to watch, and I'm willing to watch Revenge. And both on Netflix. And yeah, Peacock as well, but yeah. But yeah, Krieg, forgotten. Control's awesome. And Branch, he's my favorite character in the whole franchise, obviously. And believe it or not, Bandagar was his best appearance. Believe it or not, but yeah. But yeah, Troller Japan, favorite movie, and just, yeah, it's just a fantastic franchise. The first Dimension's reputation. You know, agreed the second universe. I see. But what happens? But what happens in Trolls Band Together? Well, basically, I mean, this is also still taking us more into Jordan, and there's actually more taken as well as the history just internally. Turns out he once was in a band with his brothers, which are inspired by and as I already said, Quit Spruce, the Sunset one. My favorite his brothers besides Branch. Spruce, the Whole Heart Man. Clay, the fun one. And John Dory, my least favorite out of Branch's four brothers. Don't forget reason. Though he must took my money. Though he's not a bad character, but yeah. Just I will admit that John Dory is rather unlikable in the first in this movie here. Especially when we saw in the opening, there was his bossiness as he wanted to be perfect. Which ultimately broke the band and failed to get him the perfect harmony. Though once he discovers that one of the brothers, Floyd, was captured by these pop star and rubber hose guys, and these kids, by the name of Velvet Veneer. Yeah. Branch and Molly must get the band back together. Quit finding Spruce and Clay to help with the harmony, to avoid judgments, and see the reviewing case, The diet that she destroyed by Harmony, family Harmony. But yeah, and yeah, and that's basically what the plot is. I'm gonna be honest, this movie was fantastic. It's honestly my least favorite of the three, but it's still a great movie. Especially the animation from the score songs, and especially and with the story. It's still pretty cool, and it's a pretty great story, and cool, and sorry. But well, and yeah. But yeah. It's a pretty good movie. Or not. Well, yeah, but pretty cool. Well, but yeah. And yeah. The movie's still fantastic anyway. But just pretty cool. And yeah. It's pretty interesting. And it's not just. Yeah. But also to save Honora Lloyd. Who also is, believe it or not, the nicest of the five brothers, especially the Branch, and out of all his brothers, especially all years, if there's one to save, it's obviously Floyd. Now, Floyd is basically the one with the red hair with the pink silver streaks on her at the end of the movie. Which turns out, during preview, is basically how Velvet Veneer get her powers, mostly for talent. Just necessary. Though still more complex than the Bergen Chef, obviously, but yeah. Just pretty cool. But still pretty nice, and Veneer's character arc, but yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, it turns out that using a troll's perfume to power out their talent and stuff. Not only makes their talent, but yeah, though not only that this perfume and what that the trolls get in, that the trolls be used for in this case. Anyway, they also cause some major consequences to the respected troll. And that's basically what happens to Floyd. I really enjoyed this story. I really enjoyed this story. We also get to see a good side there. We saw Sister Velvet that told her the idea. Though obviously, like Venner, not Velvet, believe it or not. Well, that's because somehow Velvet was just raised to be sister. Though they were rich family, but Though she's been a spoiled brat ever since the day she was born. Okay. Kid about her. Another thing. And it's basically veteran. And he still takes his defeated place. And basically want her sister Ellie to accept her for who she is, letting himself instead of changing, which she kept trying to do to him. Though faithfully in the end, once Branch and Poppy are able to save, once Poppy and Branch are able to help save Floyd and his little brothers, because during the climax, to help with their friends, all the new. Though he that's pretty great. Well, when you were able to stand up, well, yeah. Don't like Velvet, but I like Veneer. Though both of them sold their role anyway. I prefer Veneer, but it's more that Donut is a less successful mixture of Chef and the Barbarian Chef and Krieg. I see. It's mostly that she's been a spoiled brat since the day she was born. And you try to pretend that their family was poor when that's not the case. But yeah, you get the idea. Oh, and Velvet Veneer's parents were dentists, as it turns out, as we heard later during the movie. And speaking of the rest of the characters, it's not just Branch. It's not just Polly Branch and Branch's brothers and others. Tiny Diane happens in this movie as well. He's fine. He's okay. He's fine. But yeah, he's fine. Yeah. He's fine. Well, and just, here we go, well, and yeah, Ray Diamond's just fine, but I still find Brady even better, and he's a bit better, in the third movie, to be honest. Trying to hurt that baby, though. But yeah, this is still pretty nice, I guess, and just yeah. Any stories play well, and especially on hell, along with Poppy, he's the only one that still helps Branch in the quest to save Floyd anyway. Where the rest of his brothers still a terminally child. And basically have to break up anyway once they fly, which is not really say seeing shows the worst of John Dory. Though thankfully Poppy's willing to go help Branch and stand out to John Dory, especially for her sake. And Tiny Diane considering just basically, and I basically love how Poppy is developed and here go for the as Poppy Poppy has been there for Branch no matter what, and he's doing, and never gonna, especially not Poppy, and she's still willing to help him. Just obviously the character dynamic between Poppy and Branch, I say it's at the best in the third movie. I think it was the best in the third movie. At least, I think it was the best in the third movie, actually. I mean, the first movie is second best at it. The third movie, not gonna lie, one thing I will admit I criticize is that the relationships between don't get this much, but so his character, but doesn't get enough focus, to be honest. Though they confess their feelings in the movie anyway, but especially sake. But yeah, I think the Poppy and Branch relationship was at its best in the third movie. I just love how her. And I love how Poppy still killed Branch, and I definitely still cares about Branch no matter what. Even when she's discussing with the brothers, but still. But yeah, she still cares for Branch. It's different. And just she's a pretty cool character. I mean, she's just as great as she was in the first two movies. Not as much Branch, but though yeah, Branch, especially your relationship, they're just as great as they were in the second movies. Poppy even more, especially in third movie. I think she was at her best in third movie, honestly. But yeah, pretty cool. And Branch has finally agreed to marry Poppy in the end. Once he's able to save, he eventually able to save the rest of her as well in the end. And along with Floyd, once he discovered what the true perfect harmony means, not about something perfect, but being there together. Which is just it's a good message to the family. Okay. And this was honestly a very fantastic movie. It's still my least favorite of the three, but I think this is the perfect. When I say this movie fits this, when I say this movie is a perfect franchise, just you get the idea. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, and even the plan and the bread to rescue Hoy. One together as well as yours. Yes. But yeah, it's all fine. If they're still here, see the rest of the person, they fine as well. And even Bridget and King Gristle help. Let's say they didn't need the movie. Yeah, and their sub, it's pretty nice. It's all pretty good. But it's all fine. It's all cool. think of her sister. They're like, oh yeah, they're kind of like Jeff and Bridget from JoJo. Hello, it's actually JoJo. And they turned to. Oh, is it? Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a flash. It's just a horror movie. Oh. Oh, and I say. Oh, and I say. Oh, and I say. And I say that the. Yeah. Oh, and I say the best new addition to Castle of Trolls franchise. Believe it or not, right there. Well, I've been wishing for a sister, though King Peppy. Well, turns out he's been hiding one the whole time, which actually, it turns out he did have because her home. Yeah, due to the bird attack. But yeah. Basically, Poppy has an older sister by the name of Viva, who leads a small group of trolls of her own on the Geodude attack, though is unaware about the event, about how much time passed and the events, and especially the events. They were unaware of the events of the first movie the whole time, staying and hiding after the bird attack. Though, yes, he's able to see the good now. All for Burn Shaft and Banish Creek. But yeah, see, just, and her character arc is nice of her, but yeah, her character arc is nice of her, what, but yeah, yeah, and her character arc, especially especially she finds crap, but like where she recognized Bridget, it was saying just and both refusing to offer union, and still setting Bridget free anyway, and later help them, and as well as once it's Poppy and Branch and suppose Violet Venera's frauds, Bridget and Gristle were able to come to rescue as well, and especially Viva, who promised you pretty good. But I got the same reaction too about how come King Peppy never told us. So we know the best see why. So I like the video. Probably if there is a fourth movie coming up, I'm pretty sure I would like to see some. I obviously, or something like that. I would really want to see more of Viva in her character development. or so, maybe in that series. I like to learn more. And yeah, this is obviously the best franchise in DreamWorks history, honestly. And the third movie, we punctuated in for good. From the animation to the score, the story, and especially all the character performances, and especially going to learn more about the history, and especially going more into the history of both Branch and Mayor Poppy, and especially with the character development of Viva, Vinner. It's just an overall movie. And I love how Viva's still playing in the Burning Street anyway. Though they actually want to be offered to be in, but yeah, she said in dream anyway, and they get the Poppy and Branch and House of the Party. And yeah, this movie is just very great. It's just fantastic. Like you, and I don't care, and don't worry, but still, this is all just fantastic, and I'm glad I saw this movie. Still, but it's just, yeah, it's a fantastic movie, great characters. Love the history of both Branch and just realize that he's a great character. I was going to go with the present. I think that bargains are good now, especially with the events of the first movie. With the shepherd he made home monster, and Creek being Gemini distance and letting go on his own path. But yeah, still be good. Though, I honestly would never want to see Creek again. He's still faint, since he faded in the background anyways. As after Troll's beat goes on, and we never saw him again. And thank God. But yeah, the Trolls were still the best movie. Viva's aim, and he was able to save Poppy. And now you're gonna tell Poppy, but yeah, I think they're hard. Yeah, get them on the ship. Yeah. And when they finally hit the red line with help from Viva, for them flying. Yeah. And turns out the Branch wanted to make that bunker green so big after all. As he always wanted to build a fort his entire life. And just fantastic. I used to be it. Best movie franchise if you're history. But just now, the one before really went into others, but still didn't stop them. Then as the Trolls still proved differently. Don't know what throw that bomb at Jotas. But it's not a bad movie. But yeah, poor Trolls Band Together. Just, yeah. Seriously, and that still shows. And yeah, says, and yeah, this shows a new era for DreamWorks, especially, yeah. Hurt is able to pick up the slack Ruby Gilman had after its embarrassing results of ours, which ended up getting kicked out of theaters 2 weeks or in about at least 2 weeks. But it's fine. Just it's over fantastic and just cool and just yeah. And she's like, sorry, and not let her be eaten, and just no. And just see the better one. But yeah, it's overall all in there for her. Yeah, or is it just I can go on. And feel as especially a great and perfect addition to the cast as well. And the same will go for Green Bar, as well as some of your characters from Trollstopia, and just yeah, I really love this franchise. I would give this an 8.7 out of 10. It's super solid. And this franchise gets even better and better as we go on, especially all more than I think and realize for it all. And here you go. And yeah, just well, how I rate them is, but yeah, I would rank Trolls Band Together as number 3 in my ranking list. Well, Trolls 2, number 1. But yeah, Trolls Band Together, still a fantastic movie. Just, I can't stop gushing about it. The fact that Viva's not gonna get. You do right. You sure? And instead of letting herself get in into the burdens and Poppy, it's just all so fantastic. Everything about it is perfect. But yeah, basically, yeah, this is obviously just. It's movie and deserves to get and the children yes drinks and all real material. Not that Anna though. So he doesn't know any better. But seriously. But yeah, this movie fantastic. I recommend it. And just, yeah. This is honestly, officially, the best franchise I've ever seen. And just, yeah, but yeah, and just, yeah, just for that, and glad, well, yeah, this guy with the video, and I can't wait to see, and who knows what's to come, yeah, especially, just, You're into it. Alright. There's so much things, and yeah. And, well, yeah. Poppy, Branch, Viva, thank you for everything. And you're only one. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of the review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification. And probably the other just yes, and you do. Yeah, sure, try about that. Yeah. 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 And yeah, it's all right. And yeah. Just yeah. I can go on. I can use all day. But still. And well, yeah. Poppy, Branch, Vita. Yeah, Poppy, Branch, Vita. But just fantastic, and it's also great. I really love the Troll franchise. It's really dude, I really love and I'm forever grateful. But yeah, I'm so proud. Dreams on their friend again, and yeah, and just fantastic. Gotcha. No, right there. You sure? And then you draw. I watch it. Yeah. April, am I registered to go? Just go watch it. Watch it. Yeah. So don't forget, see, just stay tuned for later this year. We're in December 15 as well as later on this review will be on the Willy Wonka reboot with the Oreo Coca.